Hi, I'm gonna try to record this video um, in the messy way that it'll come out. Uh, so I'm truly going through something. I've decided to go for buying a camper. I still have to get the go ahead if I can borrow that money. It's so exciting that I have terror wondering if I've thought of everything, and at the same time feeling like something is expanding my view, my outlook on life. I keep getting the sense that a door is opening, and that I keep shifting my mind from something constricted and wondering what can go wrong. Honestly. And I know the feeling signature of that, and it's actually not helpful. I've gone through it so many times. It is in my past something very normal, and when I talk to my family, not all of my family, but some of my family, it's their go-to thing to say, well, so much can go wrong. And I'm like, yeah, actually my brain is really, really good at figuring out what could go wrong. And I'm really having like an exercise in trusting the universe, not blindly, but because I have been thinking about moving away from the Netherlands, or all of the things about a camper van and all of the things, but yeah, for like years. What it would be like to live smaller, and well, I have been looking at my human design and realizing that as a generator, I really, okay, so I could figure out in the future that this is wrong, the way that I'm looking at it, but it's just really exciting to me that I could try out something of my human design that I haven't yet fully. And up till now, I've had such great experience with the human design that my life has gotten so much better. I don't even do things anymore if I see that it's against my design. And sometimes if I look back, then I'll see, wait, that really did not go well. And then I see the way in which I wasn't following my human design. So this is a really big one for me, of course, because like, how do you just let go of your house and go into a camper and move somewhere else? And so I'm taking a lot of things into consideration to make it feel more safe. But above all, I'm trusting my gut in a way that I never have before, and it just keeps on saying, take a chance on being happy. Yeah, you might have seen me say already this, but when I was coming back home from the trip to Sardinia, I stopped in France in, yeah, Les Vosges. I still don't know what it's called in English. And the guy whose place that was, the couple there, the man, he was saying, what score would you give living at the place where you live? Oh, a light just turned on by itself. What score would you give living at the place where you live or the country where you live? And I said 3 out of 10. 10 being absolutely amazing, fucking hell, like it can't get any better. And I said a 3. And it's never actually been higher. When I've been in love and thinking like, oh, my future, I see my future, then I've been like, okay, this could be a 7 or an 8. But not because of the country, but because of the relationship. Uh, but yeah, a 3 consistently for since 1998 when I moved here. So 17 years consistently at a 3. Um, so yeah, it could be so much better. And since I decided, I had like some new vistas, some new ideas, started like some of my belongings that I would touch and then see how it's always been there reminding me of some place that I want to go, where life gets simpler, where I'm not waking up with a crammed head wondering how how do I make this day okay. So yeah, I don't know what it will be like, of course. That's the exciting thing. um, yeah, so I'm in the process of letting people know what my plans are. I'm also still in the process of figuring out if this is the camper that I'm gonna buy. So yeah, many things and not actually doing very much else, except floating around, feeling happy, calming myself down that I don't have to do like much more than that. It will all figure itself out if I can allow myself to not panic. And I feel further away from panic than I did uh, before when I was going on the trip to Sardinia. But of course, yeah, I was panicking at that moment, like the days before I was leaving or the 2 days before I was leaving. So yeah, I'm not in the heat of leaving yet. It could take like 2 months. And I have a lot of stuff to do beforehand, but I'm just getting so excited about life again that I wanted to share this with you guys. And oh, yeah, one other thing is that since I came back and my friends and some family members and some just people that I've been meeting and telling about what I've been up to, there was so many people that were like, yeah, I totally know that feeling that when you get back here in the Netherlands and you get just super depressed and it can take like a week, a month, a year to realize that it's okay or something to stay in this place. And I also talked to some of my friends and some random people about what it energetically feels like for me being in the Netherlands and how it's like this clamping down on like it's kind of like my whole thought world goes rigid, and unless I'm doing magical work and really in like another kind of consciousness state, like a trance state, I just don't feel alive. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, I feel like I'm stuck in a kind of linear way of thinking that it's like there's no waves, but instead it's like 90 degree angle. So like everything's in a square and everything's going in a linear way instead of curving like how life does. And just things just don't feel natural. And I know from a lot of research about how our mind works and yeah, the way that we are prone to think and see the world is very much influenced by our environment. And I know from my human design, for me, it's so much about my environment. Yeah, so it's truly worthwhile to see if that kind of feeling of being stuck in a kind of cage will go away, or whether I will carry it with me for like who knows how long. I'll have to find out. So yeah, there's nothing like an experiment. I am also in human design a 1-3, so it is part of my nature and expression to try out things. uh, and yeah, what I was saying about being a generator is that I have understood something like that generators don't necessarily do a whole lot of different kind of projects all at once. That they're much better at just focusing on one thing. And I then decided that I want to focus on my pilgrimage project. But yeah, right after I was like, okay, but I'm focusing on that, but I'm also still in the Netherlands and I'm not sure if I can handle it. And then my friend was like, you can totally do part of that planning from wherever in the world that you have internet. And it's just made me so much happier. It's something that I already planned on doing, but yeah, I realized I can just take the chance. I can always come back. Yeah, and I plan on having an address here in the Netherlands, and I'm not sure yet how that's gonna work, but that's the plan. So, thank you for being here and letting me share this amazing journey with you. I will see you next time, and I hope you're having a blessed day. Bye bye.